and welcome back to BCN Network, Boys Camp Network. Starting off, we have to talk about the sports that happened today.
In basketball, it was Sweden versus Kenya. And on the Kenya team, they had a couple of cabin leaders that, well, one of them knew how to avoid their campers. The other kind of forgot that they were there.
We talked to Ian about this issue.
How do you feel about that, and also the refereeing?
You know, Trevor's a big guy, and some of these kids, Jimmy, for example, a great member of our team, played really good today for Team Kenya, but sometimes Jimmy gets in the way. So for Big Trevor, we don't hold any grudges against him. He's our leader, he's our coach, and we love him.
Along with a camper named Jimmy, who happened to be there.
How do you feel about being trampled by Trevor?
Not kind of happy.
And next we have kickball, which was Brazil versus Japan, where we interviewed Jared Murphy and Eli. Now, Jared Murphy was ejected from the game, and he had some very, very strong opinions on the refereeing.
How did the kickball game go today?
You know, our boys played well, and the other boys played well as well, but my only issue is, how can sports crew make a call when they're too busy chatting?
Right.
What do you think about the ejection call?
You know, I don't know about an ejection call, but when sports crew's just chilling, picking grass the whole time, how are they supposed to turn around and kick one of our boys out?
Sports crew being called out.
We also talked to Eli, which was one of the refs on scene working that game, and we talked to him why he ejected Jared in the first place.
There was a bit of a heated argument on the ejection call. What do you have to say about that?
He deserved it.
And our final game that happened today was Australia versus France in Ultimate Frisbee. And there was a lot of complaints about the reffing in this game too. There was complaints about the counting between passes not being enforced properly, and also out of bounds touchdowns where the refs are calling them out when they were actually in. Seems the reffing was very lackluster today. And we also have some breaking news coming to you live right now.
A scandal on the way.
According to sources, Donald was scamming little children.
We have an interview with the children who were affected.
This is BCN Network with who?
Carter, Blake, Lincoln, Titus.
All right, Carter, what do you have to say about what happened on the swim dock today?
Honestly, I think that it was pretty rude of Donald to actually say that he would buy us something from the canteen and then lie to us.
Apparently, Donald had made a bet. If they had flipped the rocket, he would get them all canteen. Doesn't seem like the payout was very truthful.
And then Donald's like, flip it, I dare you to flip it, I'll give you canteen. And then everybody's like, okay, I guess we'll do that. And then we're all like, okay, trying to flip it over. And then we flip it over, and then he lies to us, and we're like, okay.
I quietly said that you have to flip it back over.
Like, I think that he didn't expect us to flip the rocket. So then he made up an excuse of why he doesn't have to buy us canteen.
Anyways, that was the news for today. Make sure you tune in tomorrow to make sure that you get all of the news that you'll need throughout Anvil Island.
This is James.
And this is Brian, signing off.